All right, everyone, for our next property, we want you to think Hearst Castle, but on a smaller scale. Derek Webb has completely renovated one of the oldest ranches in Napa Valley using antique artifacts collected from around the world. His goal is to make you feel the soulfulness of living on the land at his historic ranch.
Hey Alex, welcome to Triple S Ranch Napa. We're up here on a mountaintop above Napa Valley. This is one of the oldest ranches in California. It's one of the oldest resorts in California. So this is special to be able to share this with everybody. Let's go check it out. So we call this the event barn. We have lots of private events, corporate retreats, weddings. We have had Burning Man here many times, meaning people will create their own Burning Man. So our business model is not to tell people what to do. We give this canvas to people and then they paint it however they want to. So this was originally an old dairy barn that was from the 1850s. Then it was a whiskey and vintner's barn. This bar over here is from New York City. These doors over here are from Paris. And all the other doors, if you go all around here, are all from Buenos Aires. I collect salvage from all over the world. That's what I build out of because I'm really trying to capture the soul of other places. Things that we'll never see again, things that people will never build. I want people to feel these things and experience those things in a beautiful environment. Let's head down here. So this was the storage room for whiskey and wine. This is where they stored all the barrels, and the reason being is the temperature is perfect under this building. People just hang out here later at night. Primarily weddings. They usually set up a bar down here, just a cool hangout space. This is our main event patio. This is where people dine outside. Calistoga has some of the best weather anywhere in Northern California. So pretty much all the eating takes place outside. I built these huge redwood slab tables. These are from old growth redwood trees. It's big family style dining. That's an outdoor pizza oven over there. So what's very unusual about this property is we renovated everything that was here. So everything is different. Really nothing is the same. This is not your cookie cutter hotel. Now all of these buildings here, we call these your dirty dancing cabins. They literally look to me like they came from the Catskills in the 1950s, and they were actually built in the 1950s. So these are real simple cabins, but really fun. They have everything you need, but it's literally like being back in the 1950s at summer camp. This is a really fun cabin, super clean and simple. Check this out though. I love this. This is a great old bathtub that they don't make anymore. It weighs about 400 pounds, and this is a window from a university from New Hampshire. Just a really fun space where you're totally focused on nature and the outdoors. This was originally the homesteader's house. So this was an old dude ranch, so we wanted to build bunk beds because there were bunk beds on this. So this was what I came up with. These are huge, luxurious queen bunk beds built out of old barn beams. These ladders are from New York City, and people just love staying here for the weekend. It's like being a kid all over again. So in phase 2 of this project, what I really wanted to do was build what I thought the perfect cabin would be. Focused on nature, right? This is like the tiny house movement. So simple bedroom, very clean, very elegant, and then all focused on nature behind you. So we have these huge decks back here. This is our shower. It's an indoor-outdoor shower, no blinds. It's basically just your own private Idaho. A lot of people ask me, why are you doing this? So I lived kind of all over the world and I traveled all over the world. And one of the things that was obvious to me is that the world was just gonna turn into this. And so I wanted to create something that was very, very soulful. I wanted to have the landscape, but at the same token, I wanted to have the buildings and all the history and the culture and the provenance, where people could get together and experience things they just can't experience anywhere else. This is one of my favorite things. This is a column from the San Francisco earthquake. We have 4 of these here. And literally they were holding up the biggest bank in San Francisco that collapsed in the earthquake. I found these in a salvage yard somewhere, and I just think they're just so cool. They serve no purpose, but they're just awesome. All right, we're gonna go up to the Victorian. So we're in the original old Victorian farmhouse. This was built in the 1850s. This building was left for abandoned, but because it's in a great climate, it was breathing the whole time. We came in and renovated this entire building. This is an old dining room. These chandeliers were not here. None of this was here. All the stuff you see was all renovated and put back, but the bones were here. This is probably one of the fancier parts of the property. What I love is if you look at this staircase, this was all here, a circular staircase. Who builds a circular staircase in the modern era? Check out the master bedroom. This is where generally the bride and groom stay here, and the reason for this is it's a little bit bigger, huge shower. This bathtub came out of the Getty Mansion in San Francisco. It literally weighs 450 pounds without water in it. So I like old school gyms. I like things that are a little bit dirty, a little bit fun. This was an old horse barn. Put this old school gym in here. Big old punching bag, speed bag, all sorts of old equipment on the roof up here. Actually, this is one of my favorite pieces. That, believe it or not, is a wooden bike trainer. It came from Minneapolis. That's your early Peloton. You put your bike on that. Just totally cool gym. So when the property is full, which is 60 people, but let's say you have 100 people, 150 people, one of the things we offer is glamping. We have third-party companies that come in and they set up tents. These tents are gorgeous. This is a lounge tent, so you'd have tents surrounding all of this, kind of a Moroccan theme. Super, super cool. All right, here's one of the tent cabins, if you will. This is luxe. Everything you can possibly think of. Look at the quality of these linens. It's incredible. What's really cool is at night here, all these tents are all lit up and the stars here are amazing. We've started an Airbnb business, so we rent these units out individually. We've never done this before. We've never been open to the public, and it's done really, really well because we have this big, spacious 22 acres. We have individual rooms all spread out, and so really it's kind of perfect. You can come here, be away from everybody, enjoy yourself. So this is where everybody gets married. We have this amazing black walnut tree. We think about 350 years old. Look at the canopy above this thing, it's unbelievable. No matter what the temperature is, it's always perfect under this tree. And then you look around and you see nothing but wilderness on every single side of you. It's a very, very special place. Let's check out the pool area, and in fact, today, it looks like we have some people that are here doing yoga. These yogis are from San Francisco, and they're up here this weekend, and they're great. This pool was actually here, it was built in 1958 and actually survived. That actually is a bell tower from a university back east that literally came from Boston, Massachusetts, and we built this crazy pool house out of it. This is my favorite part of this entire property. This is our 25-person saltwater infinity hot tub. It faces west. We get the most amazing sunsets here at night, looking up at the stars. There's just nothing like it. So I wanted people to have farm to table because it's all events and people are obviously eating incredible food here all the time. So we have our own organic garden. An outside catering firm runs it. So literally you can come out, pick your vegetables and put them on your pizza, whatever your salad is, what have you. Spectacular. We built this huge outdoor pizza oven because people could just be out there bonding. They all make their own pizzas. They get vegetables out of the organic garden. Market lights above, huge redwood trees. Just a fabulous place to hang out. Hope you enjoy that as much as I did. Any of you who want your own private Idaho to do whatever you want, we'd love to have you come to Triple S Ranch. Alex, back to you.
Derek, I don't even know what to say. Triple S Ranch is the epitome of the word epic hotel. The next party I throw is definitely gonna be there. Thank you for doing this great job. You should probably have your own ship. Take care, Derek.